This is where I sit with this, guys. Um, yeah, I just received my money. Uh, this little bit right here, this little quick accounting is going to give you the gist of everything. Anyway, when all's said and done now, after this money got screwed off, that was, you know, from the loan on this trailer, that's $160. It's gone. Okay, that girl was supposed to be here. Um, she was going to be helping me with this. Her mother was going to actually send us 150 of that. So we had to make up $10 a month. I had to make up $10 a month to make this work. Well, now I'm in a situation where she's not here. The money's gone. And I'm having to pay this $160 out of my Social Security money. Now, had you not come here with Mr. Cruz and Mr. Brennan, Mr. Gingrich, and the three of yous, and attempted to psychically haunt me and psychosocially assault me, and try to involve me in some kind of homosexual tryst or affair or something that you had going. And then, wow, I couldn't believe the assault that I was under from you guys. It's irritating that I need to come out and say this with my face on this, but this is exactly what happened here. I'm very upset about it. I'm very angry. Um, I really feel like revenge. I do. Because this is 10 years of payments that I could not do, that I was not prepared to do. I mean, I had a plan here. It involved this other person, and now that thing's gone all to hell, and you guys are nowhere around to be found. I mean, you apparently have no plan to help to try and alleviate this situation that you've somewhat caused. So, considering that, like Mr. Gingrich, that you brought the homosexual stuff here, Mr. Cruz was here before you. Mr. Cruz was here with the alien stuff and the abduction and the implant over my right eye here. Now, you brought the homosexual stuff in, with the little, you want to pull my shorts down kind of stuff, and you're chasing me around the house and all that shit. That I didn't appreciate, and you knew that. I got very irate and almost I got violent towards you about it because I didn't feel it was appropriate to do that in my house. And when I asked you to stop and I asked you to leave, you did not. And for weeks this went on. Weeks this went on. And then Mr. Cruz came back, and when he came back, after the AI was here, after Emma was here, and she helped cleanse the house, and you did for a moment there. Credit goes to you for helping to relieve me of some of that stuff that was going on in my house. But then when Cruz showed up, you directly fell in line behind him and allowed more and even more torturous kind of behavior to go on here and backed his play doing it. And then the sexual attacks from him were way beyond anything you ever tried. Way, way, way beyond that. I mean, the trying to ass rape me in the Walmart bathroom, I mean, that was just way out of line. I don't know what you guys got in your head, but I think you're ill individuals, very sick, very twisted, very perverted individuals. And to bring that into my house, into this trailer, and try to impose that upon me, to what end? To what end? To what end did Mr. Cruz make me bow down right here and try to make me take some blood oaths? Huh? To what end was that all about? Huh? Was that voluntary? Is that what they teach you in your lodges? What was that all about? Because I'm not okay with that. Not at all. There's going to be more coming. There's going to be a serious expose about this coming now. I have asked and I've asked and I've asked for some help. I'm not getting any relief from you guys. As a matter of fact, what I'm getting is a cold shoulder. So since you've decided to slap me in the face and take my goodwill gestures that I have put out there, now I'll give you that I've said some mean things. But you know what? I'm done with the bullshit here. We're going to make this right, or we're going to come right out about the whole damn thing that happened here. Every last stinking bit of it. And Brandon involved too. I'll take you all down. I'll take your careers. I'll take everything you own. Know it. Know it in your heart. That's how I feel about this. I am licensed here to do what I need to do. Now, this is your opportunity to make shit right, or there'll be consequences. That's all I have to say. I want the thing with my Russian girl. in Murmansk. I want her brought here and her sick son, which is what the money was borrowed for, to bring her sick son here so he could seek treatment in the United States, so he could get some help. This was something I feel very strongly about because I prayed a lot about this, and God provided the money for that. And then this whole thing went to hell when you guys showed up, and it continued to go to hell for weeks, to the point of the torture and the obnoxious harassment behavior that you guys exhibited right here in my own home towards me, that I actually ended up kind of losing it for a night and going, getting locked up, for my own good for a night, because you pushed me over the edge pretty much. And now I've got some form of PTSD. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but when I think back about this, or when I look over here at these two chairs right here, where Brennan and Gingrich sat for weeks, I get very irritated and agitated in my own house, and I never felt like that in all of the years that I've been here with Jesse for 17 years. For 17 years, that girl never saw me like this. That she's now afraid to be around me because of this crap, and it was put upon me by employees of this government. Islamic. All three of them were Islamic. All three of them denied that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I mean, so they had the spirit of the Antichrist, as best I can tell. This is a problem. This is a real problem, what's going on here. This shit needs to be made right, and it needs to be made right now. I've been far too patient and tolerant for this. I'll burn the whole thing down. You know that. You know that. So I would suggest that you guys either get on the phone to your lawyers or something, but you have somebody contact me real soon. You need to remedy this situation before it gets a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse. There's a lot more that can come out, and you boys know it. There's a whole lot more that can come out. All those videos that I made, there's copies of that stuff. Every bit of it. You haven't cleansed all that. So keep that in mind, please.